In Swansea this morning, the latest faces of an ancestral ruling class. So accustomed are Labour to electoral conquest in Wales, they must scarcely believe the omens before them. If indeed a sacking of Rome moment looms, as polls suggest, for a weakening political empire, well then here, defiance was in the air. You are a veteran campaigner.
Veteran campaigner? Am I really that old?
The polls are looking pretty disastrous for Labour right now.
And they looked disastrous in 2021, and a lot of people were saying, you're out of office, you've got no chance, and we returned a really good vote in 2021. My view is that this debate is starting today.
We're going to fight like never before to turn around what those polls are saying.
I don't believe the writing's on the wall for Labour in Wales at all. We've got too long a tradition, we've got too many supporters.
Well, it's going to be a proper fight, that's what I'll say.
Labour in Wales now fights to defend a century-old record unparalleled in the democratic world. Since the days of the first UK Labour government of the 1920s, they have won every general election vote in Wales, with party titans like Nye Bevan, Michael Foot and Neil Kinnock. A dominance so echoed in the Senedd, every First Minister since the dawn of devolution has been Labour. But now they trail in the polls, far behind Plaid Cymru and Reform.
This election is a choice about who is serious enough to lead Wales forward.
Labour today promised fairness in the shape of £2 adult bus fares, expanded childcare, a £4 billion investment in new hospitals, and a guarantee of primary care attention within 48 hours if urgent. But Eluned Morgan knows she's battling widespread disillusionment with Welsh Labour's record on key public services and the party's deep unpopularity in Westminster.
Is it a mistake to have made so much of your campaign about boasts on delivery when for many voters in Wales that might sound somewhat hollow when it comes to fundamental issues like health and education?
Well, when we set out a manifesto, we make sure that we've got the means and the ability to deliver that, and we've done that on the vast majority of our last promises to the Welsh public. We're now turning the corner, there's extra money coming in, and things like those waiting lists that have been really difficult for us in Wales are now really coming down.
In terms of delivery, you had 5 clear targets on waiting lists in your recovery plan of 2022. You haven't met a single one of them.
Well, the pressure on the NHS is quite extraordinary. We have 2.75 million appointments every month in a population of 3 million people.
Yes, but these are targets that you set, and you talk about delivery and that you're a party that delivers, but you haven't on those key fundamental targets.
It was difficult to deliver when we didn't have the money, but now the taps have been turned on, we are making a lot of headroom, and what I don't want to see is a loss of momentum, and I think that's what will happen if there is another party leading in the Senedd.
Labour faces its most difficult Senedd election yet, even more so perhaps with further cost of living pressures to come. For a party so woven into the political story of Wales, never before has their grip on power here looked so precarious. So much could change here after that vote in May. Never before has a Welsh Parliament election been so unpredictable. And the party right now, vying with Reform for top spot in the polls, the pro-independence, pro-Welsh independence party, Plaid Cymru, officially launched their campaign. No coincidence that they did so just outside Caerphilly, where last year they recorded that emphatic by-election victory, ousting Labour and pushing Reform into second place.
Be in no doubt, this is the most important election in the history of devolution. So I'm urging the people of Wales to unite behind Plaid Cymru for the chance of a government that stands up for Wales in a way we have never seen before.
And on the theme of things not seen before in Wales, I should mention the apparent march of the Greens. They're also polling really strongly right now, very close to Labour. They launch their campaign tomorrow.